What is up, Xolemates? It is Xole, and we're back with another how to sound like tutorial. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I produced my cover of Dominic Fike's cover of Paul McCartney's song, The Kiss of Venus. Yeah, Dominic Fike was by far the most suggested artist on this channel, so be sure to leave me a comment on who I should make my next how to sound like video over. I'm going to show you a sneak peek of the video that I made. I made a pretty cool video. I will see you in, let's say, 20 seconds.
The kiss of Venus has got me on the go. She scored a bullseye in the early morning glow. Then I asked to have you read the paper. Okay, people talking about which side they're taking. And if you know that, baby, what's your take on it?
Alright, here's my project for my cover for The Kiss of You. The song is on SoundCloud if you want to listen to the full song. Let's just hop right into this. So the first thing that I threw in here is going to be the starting piano synthesizer kind of melody that Dominic threw in. So Dominic Fike loves to throw in these vintage synths. This is a whirly, so a Wurlitzer, and it is such a cool sound, such an old vintage kind of synth sound. And I'm playing this melody right here, and I copied basically the same exact melody from Dominic's song. Such a beautiful melody. And yeah, just threw on a little bit of reverb. And then as you can see, there's also another track right here. And I froze this and then flattened it. But it's just basically the same thing with a bell. So this is the intro, and then it leads into the first verse.
The kiss of Venus has got me on the go. She scored a bullseye in the early morning glow. Then I asked to have you read the paper. Okay.
Let's just hop right into this. First thing we're going to be showing you is the bass, which I just recorded this with my bass. And as you can see, this amp right here, I usually don't distort my basses that much because I really like a clean sound, but I knew I wanted some high ends on this bass to give it that more rocky feel. So usually my basses are like this without the amp, just to fill up that low end, but we're going to throw on the amp, give it a little bit more drive, and then we're also going to bring in those highs right here. Just give it a little bit more of that high-end texture. Moving on from the bass, I think my favorite part about this beat is these muted guitar chords. I recently learned how to mute my guitar. Again, I'm basically a beginner guitarist. I'm still learning, you know, how to get all these cool sounds from the guitar. So if you don't know how to mute with your guitar, I would definitely look up a video. It's pretty simple. I'm not going to try to teach you because I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to mute this right track, and as you can see, I doubled these guitars, and then I'm going to move this left track to the middle. So originally the guitars sounded like this. So a really cool sound. We're going to throw in the audio effects, pedal, give it distortion, sketch cassette, one of my favorite plugins, and then amp. So basically we're having like 3 distortions on this guitar, and then we're basically just getting this high mid range. I just love that sound so much. And I definitely knew I wanted one on the left, one on the right. So I ended up recording the same sound, again, same exact chords, same exact style of playing it. And I just moved one to the right, one to the left, and now we get this. Like, I could listen to this all day. Just throw on the snare, kick, but there's a lot more going on. So let's talk about that. Let's unmute the kick and snare. So we've got the double going on, we've got the bass going on. Next up is the main guitar, the main rhythm guitar. And just like we doubled these muted guitars, we doubled the main guitar as well. As you can see, one's 36 right, one is 36 left. And this is just mainly on the highs. And that cool kind of wavy, trippy, psychedelic sound is from this phaser, flanger. I'm using the phaser, and I threw it on each of these panned guitars. So we've got that with the double with the bass. And then I knew I wanted a melody on top of that. Just use the guitar again to record that. And the way I did this melody is I found a melody on like the D or G string. So I found that melody, and then literally what I did, I moved up one octave. And as you can see, they're kind of panned differently. And then guess what I did after that? I'll give you some time. Place your bets. I did the same thing. I moved one octave higher and I recorded the same melody. Let's throw in the kick. We've just got a normal kick, really. As you can see, not processing it that much. Throw in the snare. Which is 2 Travis Barker snares. So there's the main one, 2 snares. Put them together. We got some more snares right there, but definitely throw a bunch of snares on top of each other to give you that crunch that you're going for. So the hi-hats. Getting rock sounding hi-hats without actually having your own drum set is really difficult. And I don't like to use loops often. I like to individually throw my hi-hats in the beat, which you know that. But if you're really trying to get these rock kind of hi-hats, I definitely recommend you using loops. And I'm not just mainly using one loop, and that's going to give you that variety. So we've got this low loop right here. As you can see, it's not all the way focused on the highs. And then we're going to throw this high loop on top of it. And then I threw in some individual hi-hats. And as you can see, they're panned to the right. And then some individual shakers, which are panned to the right as well. So both of these are panned to the right. And then the beat opens up in this section, and I threw in these 2 samples. We got an open hat going into this little jingle sound.
And if you know that, baby, what's your take on it? Does it make you wanna leave? 'Cause I could look the other way for you. The kiss of Venus.
So we open up right here, and a really cool way to open up is to use cymbals. So we've just got these, again, shouts out Travis Barker, the legend. We've got these. I didn't want to throw a delay on, don't know why, so I just manually made my own delay. And that just really opens up the beat and kind of just gives breath to this open section. And a cool way that I kind of made a build-up leading into this drop right here. We've got this Kashmir orchestra hit leading into that snare buildup. So the orchestra hits along with this kick, and I'll turn the Wurlitzer on. So, And as you can see, this one's on the left, and then this one slowly builds up on the right, and then we just get the same main drum and instruments that we have in the first verse section. So
the kiss of Venus has got me on the go. Scored a bullseye in the early morning glow. Yeah.
Alright, Xolemates, I hope this video helped you out. I hope you learned how to get that DOMINIC FIKE alternative rock, alternative pop kind of feel. Again, my next video is going to be over how I mixed the vocals, and yeah. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, all of that jazz. I hope you have a good day, a good night, and a good time. Peace.